Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Let's Play Secret of Mana. We just got done with the dark and light shrines, and now we're going to go visit the moon shrine, or temple, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so you want to fly over to this area, this big black area in the middle of the desert, and come over here. You'll be right at the entrance. It's a very easy and quick area. Welcome to Koron's Ferry. Next up, the Moon Palace. There's a lot of nothing in this palace. Don't get lost. How right he is. The boat's a bit unsteady. Well, then we better not mess about on it then. So yeah, so technically you're supposed to go see Sage Jock again. See if he's there. But you don't have to. You only have to go there one time, and that's when you're actually supposed to go and see him. Ooh. And these guys are Marmabules, but they're very easy. They only use Magic Absorb, and they tend to use it on the main character who has no magic. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, so we come into here, and this room is just basically a big loop. If you keep going in the same direction, you'll eventually hit the flames again. That's the signal that that's the entrance. So you can exit out. What we're looking for, however, is a switch. Not a switch, an orb that you're going to use some magic on. Okay, so oh, I see an enemy there. But no switch yet. So just kind of walk at an angle. There it is. Alright, and in order to activate it, you need to use Lucent Beam on it. As you can see, all my magic is leveled up. And enemy disappears, and we get in a small room. Walk up here, and we're at the shrine already. I, Luna, the moon spirit, have awaited you. So sad this place has grown. But enough. Take with you my powers. Go. Mana is fading. So we get Luna's powers. That's the moon elemental. And she's got some weird spells. I'll tell you what. A lot of them have random effects. They will change the form of certain enemies. It is just a very strange set of magic spells that you're probably not going to use all that often, but we gotta come here anyway, so might as well pick them up. I probably could have just called Flamey there, but whatever. Alright, so again, at this point we're supposed to go see Sage Jock, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to go south from here, hop back on Flamey. Oop, but we can't call him here. Just exit here. Alright, now we're gonna head back on Flamey. And this is another really quick area. There's not much to it, but we gotta come here anyway. Kinda wish they'd done more with these last two areas. Again, it just seems like, you know, they're just rushing through it. Let me make sure I'm going the right way here. Alright, let's see. I know it's in the southwest corner of the map. Alright, so we want to go to the west. And the place we're going to is actually Gemma's homeland of Tasnica. And so you see it's very out of the way. It's easily missable, so just be aware that it's in the very bottom left corner of the map. Trombley, I hardly recognize you. What's up? There's an Imperial spy in the castle. He's after the king. Beware. Well, it's good to see Gemma after all this time. We haven't seen him in quite some... Oh, there's a wall there. But yeah, we haven't seen him in quite some time. So you can go any direction, really. There's not much to the castle at this point. All the people are out. More people will appear once we take care of business here, but we're gonna come all the way up here Enter through these double doors. Here's the king. Who are you? You must be spies. Wait a minute. Silence, spy. Take them away. Wait, he's not the king. Ha! Using the king, I could have ruined this realm. But I failed. Take this! What have you done? They're probably at the castle entrance. Think I'll have you destroy the king. Think again. Now it's a little different. Sometimes you'll have Gemma show up and help you out. I'm not sure what triggers that though. But as you can see, one lucid beam, fully charged, and that guy's toast. No challenge at all. Oh, and it's a doom trap. Oh, that's close. So doom trap, I believe we had another one of those in the previous video. But you can see how devastating those can be. Where am I? What happened? So we brought the king back to normal. I was worried when I heard some kid had the sword, but now I'm not. Allow me to give you this. So we got the sword's orb, and that's the final orb for all the level 6 weapons. Oops, I already heard that. What's up, Gemma? You have learned much, but you can't rest yet. You still have to learn what true courage is. If the Empire is being this aggressive, it means they almost have the fortress. I'm off to fight the Empire wherever I can. You must now find the Sage Jock. From him you'll learn true courage. So now, finally, after all of that, we can finally go visit the Sage. Gemma was the commander of the king's troops. His best friend was the hero Saren. When Saren fell in battle, Gemma stepped down and never fought again. That's a little backstory on Gemma. So again, not much to this area. You can walk around and talk to people. There's plenty of people to talk to now. But they don't have much to say. You're basically just, yay, you won. You're awesome. We love you, Mannonite. That's pretty much the extent of what they have to say to you. Except this girl has something funny to say. A tiny little sprite. You're the tiny one. Ugh. Silly sprite. Anyway, I guess I could have hopped on Flammy a little earlier, but I wanted to show that anyway. I thought that was funny. Anyway, now that we're done in Tasnica, we can go right back to the Lofty Mountains. Stop right here in Mandala. I'm gonna reforge my sword. And now we have a whole nother level of magic to raise up. So we have to raise everything up to level 7 at this point. Well, you don't have to, but it's probably a good idea. And since we have some time, I'm not going to go to see Sage Jock just yet, but I thought I'd show you a few of the things that Moon Saber can do. Moon Saber, Lunar Boost, Moon Energy. I'm not entirely sure what any of those spells do, to be honest with you. But Lunar Magic, as you can see, is a big question mark. And Change Form. Let's do Change Form on the Bombi. Let's see what that does. And the Bombi becomes a goblin. Let's do Moon Magic on the Trap Flower here. Of course, it and that changed its form too. Even though it changes its shape for Change Form spell, it retains the original hit points of the enemy you changed. However, Lunar Magic changes the foe completely. Or it has different effects. So that time it confused everybody, including all the enemies and our characters as well. And I just got put asleep. So yeah, so the Moon Magic has a lot of different and weird effects going on. So I tend to not use it. And my hero still has 1 HP. I'm just gonna grab this chest. I'm gonna head back to Mandala, rest up. I'm gonna raise my magic levels and the level of my sword. And then I will meet you back here for the next episode of Let's Play Secret of Mana.